dude. Careful. Did you forget?
Realist Podcast. Welcome to the Your Hair Podcast. This is episode 140 of the podcast. You know where to find the podcast: Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube video, Anchor.fm, www.yourhairpodcast.co. We cannot afford the M. Hey, Realist Podcast in the game.
Realist
deserves the realest sponsor in the game, Formosa Hot Sauce. If you're looking for a tasty family recipe, gluten-free, vegan, everything free, tasty hot sauce, well, Formosa has that. I'm not going to back something that I don't use and love. Formosa, my favorite hot sauce. I got bottles of it.
Yeah.
I just went through it. I'm halfway through the habanero.
Let's go.
That's my favorite.
Let's go.
FormosaSauce.com. Go get yourself some.
Go get yourself some.
Welcome back.
Yes, sir.
Welcome home. Dave.
Yes, sir.
I think we got our setup.
I think we found it. I'm officially cozy in this corner. Yeah, I've got back support. I've got pillow support.
It's taken a while.
That's it. But we found it.
Are you sure? You're moving around.
The only thing I'm thinking is like my mic is...
All right. You moved. All right. We're going to do this. We're going to do this here.
What am I going to do?
We're going to do this. Ready?
Yeah.
You're going to pull it all the way.
Pull it in?
All the way.
But it just slipped.
Lift it and pull it. Okay. Now it's...
Oh, I see. I got it now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's chilling now. Now we're chilling. I'm just got to tighten this and I'm chilling.
And that thing... Yeah. Other way.
I made it loose.
Don't break it.
We're good.
We're live and we're real and we're real.
It's the realest
And we're
podcast
live.
in the game. Shout out to everyone who's liked, subscribed. We got new subscribers every week, and we've been steady climbing up that mountain.
We've been a rip roaring.
I just want to say, if you are a listener right now, an avid listener, you comment down below. Let us know. We do a live before every one of these shows.
Oh yeah, got a lot of people
on
in there.
Instagram. Yeah, and we always have cool conversations, and we bring up some pretty cool things to the podcast. And shout out everyone whoever jumps in.
And we always ask questions. If people have questions, we'll answer them on the podcast. And we got 2 today.
We got 2 today.
So we're gonna answer those a little bit later.
Shout out Casey, Casey ANDR,
And Christian, Army Centurion.
and Army Centurion.
We're gonna answer those later.
Yeah, but thank you guys for messing with us. Thank you for welcome home, welcome back.
Yeah,
Right,
man.
we're back for another week. Because we never leave you guys hanging.
Yeah, we love you.
We ain't never left you hanging for more than 2 years.
Who loves you more?
Hey, who does it like that?
I don't know.
Let me ask you something, Mike. Who does it like that?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
And we're here. We're reliable. We're with you every day. I hope you're doing something cool right now. And if you're at work, I hope you're realizing you're doing some kind of service, even when it's a silly thing. Jobs can be silly sometimes. You feel like, I don't want to be doing this right now. It's a service.
Yeah.
You're being of service
Yeah, man.
to your fellow humans. It's pretty sick.
Yeah,
If you think
dude.
about it. If you stop and think about it. Yeah, but continue to like, subscribe, and share the podcast when you can. If you're listening right now, you're not liking, you're not subscribing. I just want you to think about this. I want you to just put on a sweater right now, right? Put on a nice. Go into your wardrobe.
Fall's coming.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. And I want you to go out. I want you to take that subscribe button for a ride in your whip.
Put the top down.
You go right upstate.
Just put the top down.
You go right upstate.
And if you don't have a top to put down,
windows open.
if you don't have a top to put down,
Yeah.
put the imaginary top down.
Put the imaginary top down. Play some it's a little light listening, a little Bon Iver or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just take that subscribe button to a nice, just pumpkin picking.
Oh,
farm.
dude, and then you go to the sunset on the cliff, and then you
You got your cider already.
y'all sitting on the hood,
That's all I'm saying.
and you just nestle,
And that's what I want you to do.
nestle that like.
Nestle that like button and just give a little nice nuzzle that subscribe button. That's it.
I like that.
Um,
Dude, fall, I want us to put it out there. Fall's my favorite season.
it's my dude, and
Fall's my favorite season.
by far, bar none, my favorite. And I love everything pumpkin. I love all that latte stuff with the pumpkin stuff in it. I go crazy for apple cider.
Crazy.
The donuts are nuts. Dude, I go crazy for the season, bro.
Dude.
I love getting the little Halloweeny stuff. Like I don't like the dress up part of it,
Yeah, no,
but I love the fact that everyone else gets dressed up.
I like that part too.
Oh my God.
What?
Whoa, dude. Hey, bro. I like the festivity of it. I like how it's like the Salem thing, the witch trials.
I was gonna go.
the spookiness of it.
I was gonna go, dude.
To Salem. I
Yeah.
want to go so bad.
But my friends wanted to go this weekend, which I said, hey, not October.
Hey, not gonna do that.
It's not Halloween yet.
We love you, but we're not doing that. But I heard you have to book it like a year in advance if it's around
Really?
Halloween. Like it's crazy, the bookings. No,
Damn.
but I love this time of year, dude.
Me too,
I'm
man.
going for runs every day now because the
Really?
weather's sick. Yeah. This is the kind of weather I like to run in, bro. It's like 78.
Yeah.
We got a breeze. Sun's on you. It's not
Yeah.
killing you.
You're right, dude.
I'm running all the time now.
I got to get out there.
Let me tell you something. It's Davy fall season. It's Davy pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
Yeah.
100%. Always have been.
Can we do some stuff?
We can do some Warwick.
we do some-
Warwick.
Dude,
And there's the pumpkin patch right there. There's the
sick thing for this
apple picking.
podcast. I'm going to
Yeah.
put a little clip. We're going to talk about it in a little bit, but
yeah.
we went to the Golden Door Film Festival.
Yeah.
Recorded some behind the scenes footage.
Yeah.
So y'all are going to check it out. We're going to, I might throw it in.
What do you think
when
of
we're
the
talking
festival,
about it.
dude? Oh wait,
bro.
we want to get into it?
Yeah, we'll get into it when we get into it.
Okay.
But
okay.
but I definitely want to do some fall stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we ever did.
No, we should.
Dude, we
got
to get out there. We got to get out there, bro.
I think you should take one of your girlfriends with us, and we go.
Should we?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Who wants to go with Mikey to
Okay.
the Al Picking Orchards,
Dude,
bro?
I'll try to think of something.
And we'll do
I'll try
a
to figure something
whole
out.
spiel. I might be third wheeling on my own, to be real. 'Cause
Really?
My wife is so busy. It might be me, you, and then
Gotta make a day, dude. No, she's got to make a day.
20
Gotta make a day.
lady friends.
I'll figure something out.
You got prospects.
I'll figure something out.
You're on fire. And it's cuffing season.
Second team, I'll figure something out. We'll figure something out.
Bro, yes, dude. We will. I would love to do that though.
Yeah.
I love all this stuff. I love getting on the shady trailer with the tractor and you got you're sitting on hay.
I don't do that.
You never did that?
Where do I do that?
The last one I
I
went?
did that as a child.
Yeah, but they take you to the orchard with that.
Oh.
They take you like up a mountain to the orchard.
We're going.
Yeah, it's
And I'm going to record some of that for the podcast.
done deal.
Dude, let's go. Let's go.
It's Davy apple pickers, dude. That's what I do. I wanted to
Yeah. I wanted to say you had a poem.
brought a poetry book. If
We're
I've
bringing it
known you-
back.
dude, and I decided I'm bringing Davy's poetry corner back. Okay, I might give you one of these every week because
I want to throw in.
yeah,
I love Davy's Poetry Corner,
yeah.
and the only thing is
Uh-huh.
I have such a hard time like discerning poems.
When you hear them, I think.
Yeah, it's so hard for me.
When
but I have
you
to like
sit
with
and
it.
read them,
Yeah,
you have breakthroughs with that, and you have
Yeah, man.
experiences with that.
Yeah, man.
But let me read it out loud because I think someone might get something
I
from
want to
it.
get better at it. You know.
This dude right here, I'm going to leave this book for you today. Ian S. Thomas, Every Word You Cannot Say. If I've recommended it to you before, it's because I love you.
Yes.
So I'm going to leave my copy with
Thank you,
dude.
man.
I
I love you too.
love you, man. This poem is the first poem in the book. And when I read it, I was, Lord, bro. It goes like this. I don't know why, but I do not feel like I'm like you or anyone else. I feel like I'm the only one who feels the things I feel or thinks the way I think. I'm worried that I'm taking everything too seriously or not seriously enough. Sometimes I want you to see me, and sometimes I want to disappear. I don't know if I've ever truly felt the ground beneath my feet. My feet was firm. Things always feel like they're moving, and I never get the chance to catch up to them. And when I do, it feels like it all goes away too quickly. I'm nice to people I don't like because I don't know what else to do. I feel like I'm waiting for something, but I don't know what it is. I often walk past people in the street, and I wonder if anyone else is waiting too. I don't know if I'm ever really here. So I'm fine. And then in little print, I am not fine.
Jeez.
It keeps going. I don't know your name, but I do know that it was beautiful to your mother, and that the first time she said it and decided it was yours, she smiled. I know she said it several times after that, like the words to a beautiful song only she knew. She tried it on like a beautiful summer day. I do not know what you do for money, but I do know that sometimes whatever it is, it's difficult. I do not know whether you are rich or poor, but I do know that regardless of how much money you have in the bank or how big your house is, numbers have never stopped the world from intruding on happiness. And sometimes things are hard. I know that once someone touched your hand and you did not want them to pull their hand away. And they did, and this made you sad. And for this reason, I also know that sometimes you smile even when there's nothing to smile about. I know that the grass grew while you were sleeping. I know that somewhere on the other side of the world, the sun shone on people you will never meet. I know that at least once, if not several times, someone you knew woke up in the middle of the night thinking of you and wondering what became of you. And they've contemplated calling you out of the blue. I know you have a tiny scar on your body that only you know about, that only you see now. I know you remember how you got it. I know your body will be cold after you die. And that right now, while you're reading this, is the only time I can guarantee it will be warm. I know that the sun will rise every single day until it doesn't, until there's no more reason to. I know that time itself holds you tight. I know that you get ink on your fingers and don't know when it'll come off. I know strangers can stain your heart in the same way. I know sometimes your brain is too loud and your heart bangs on the ceiling with a broom, screaming, "Shut up, you're going to ruin this for us." I know sometimes it's too late and the music plays on. I know you're hurt, and I know that you love, and that sometimes love is the reason you hurt. I know you feel things and wish sometimes that someone was there to tell you that you're allowed to feel everything you're feeling. I know that sometimes you wish someone would just say the words you needed to hear, because sometimes you don't even know what those words are. I feel what you're feeling if you feel these things. And I want you to know that despite how wrong everything seems right now, you are someone special in someone else's story. You are not reading this alone. You are a part of so much.
Dude, you dropped a bomb.
Just a bomb,
You
dude.
dropped a bomb.
Ian S. Thomas dropped a bomb.
That's insane.
There's too many of those like things he points out that are just real.
Yeah, I wanna like go through everything.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the thing I love, I think most is like, and that's a longer poem.
Yeah.
But I love how like the beginning
Mhm.
is like how lost he is
Mhm.
and feels like it's just the world.
Yeah.
But look at how much you can just get into about like a person,
Yeah.
you know?
How similar we all
Yeah.
are.
And how much of that fills your world? Even if you do at some moments, even if it's just like a day,
Mm-hmm.
it can feel like it's your whole life,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But like with a relationship with someone else, like it is like, you know,
It is.
it's time.
Yeah.
It's the world basically
Yeah.
that you're living in.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy, man.
Ian S. Thomas, dude. Highly suggest
Crazy.
this book.
I love that.
I just love how simple he puts things. It's not hard to decipher what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love like things that, like he says, he knows that the grass grew while you were asleep. So right there, he's making a connection. Like, I know you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying this as a fact. You can't dispute it. I know that someone held your hand and you didn't want them to pull their hand away, but they did. And this is the reason why you smile, even when there's nothing to smile about. It's like someone hurt you,
Yeah.
and so you pretend you're not hurt now, but because someone hurt you that you didn't want to.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck yeah, I'm that.
Yeah.
I'm so that, dude. I had a moment today, bro. Before I came here,
Uh-huh.
I had a cup of coffee because I was tired, right? I had a long day.
Yeah.
I had a cup of coffee, spilled it on my shirt.
Yeah. I see that.
Noticed it while I was walking Teddy, right? I'm walking Teddy, I see this spill on my shirt. And immediately I'm thinking, when I gotta take Teddy back, I gotta wash his paws off, I'm gonna get a new shirt, I'm gonna put the new shirt on. And I said, why am I gonna put on a new shirt? Just like that. Why am I putting on a new shirt? For what? Oh, because I want to look good. There's a camera on me. Like I want to be clean. I want to be professional. This is a whole choice. Everything I chose to wear, right?
Yeah.
So that's a choice. Like change your shirt, put on the shirt that doesn't have the coffee stain. I have a whole closet full of shirts, right?
Yeah.
I am already seeing the ones I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna fuck with.
Yeah.
And I had the thought, well, why? Why now? I want to look good for the camera. I want to come off as someone who looks better than the guy with the coffee stain on the shirt.
Yeah.
And I said, let's just try it this way. For real. It's stupid, but I'm like, it's not stupid. It's funny. I was like, let's just try it this way.
Yeah.
What's a scary thing? Like I got a coffee on my shirt and I look like a slob.
Yeah.
People are going to think what they think anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And it makes me feel, I guess, a little less concerned about how I look to other people.
Man.
You know what I mean? This
No, I
simple
get
thing,
you.
like
Yeah,
a silly
definitely.
thing like that.
Definitely.
But I was like, let me just take this out into the world. Coffee stain guy.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel that, man.
Because I think I cared a little bit too much and I wanted to like bring it down.
Yeah.
I felt
Definitely.
the instinct and I was like, that's a strange
You
thing.
know what? That's very off-brand
Very
of
right.
the You Are Here podcast.
It is.
You know?
It is.
We show up.
And we're always cleaned
I got a
up.
little paint on my jeans.
Well, that's
I'm
true.
Chilling.
You always have a little paint on you somewhere.
Somewhere, dude. I got
Yeah.
paint.
No, but I think like that. I think it was a cool test, like a cool like little social experiment for
man.
myself.
Yeah, I think that's way better, man. You know what? Because like, I just noticed this. I was in the city a couple times, and like, me and my boy like fashion, so we go to a couple like stores,
Little
see
Kith
some cool
action.
stuff. Yeah, dude, Kith shit. That's where we were. And like, when you notice, dude, it's like the dudes that there's always like some dude at the front door at the line, and some shows up that's just like wearing like whatever raggedy, but you know that he's important because he's running everything. And they let him in. He's walking. He's just standing there talking. I'm like, those dudes don't care. The people that are running the shit, they don't care about the coffee stain. You know what I mean? People they're thinking about everything else.
Right.
You know, I don't think it's easy to get caught up on like, you know, a little stain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We gotta forget about it.
Dude, it just highlighted to me like, oh, you need to care way less about how people see you.
Yes.
And usually I really feel like I don't.
Yeah, but it's easy to fall back. You know
but
what
I think maybe I receded a bit into like I think quarantine maybe made me like more conscious about how people look at me.
Definitely.
I'm just like,
You're going back into the world. You
totally
want to look
man.
appealing.
Yeah, but like that kills me, bro. Because if someone doesn't, then I'm like, oh dang.
Yeah.
But also like I'm a beautiful human.
Yeah, man.
I'm alive,
Of course.
in this moment. I got nothing more to. I don't have to try to impress no one. I have a good existence. You know, shirt, no shirt, stained shirt, whatever.
Yeah. I feel like also like I feel like I get caught into some like a lot of times in life is like when you preach, like, you know, even on this podcast, the things that we like talk about, and, like, we want to empower people. I feel like it's like when we catch ourselves doing it, it's always like, damn, dude,
I'm
you know
vulnerable to this.
We're all dude. It's like
it's human, dog.
Yeah,
it's human.
Yeah.
It's human. We change.
It's
man.
fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to like be like, damn, man, there I am.
Yeah,
You know? I should listen back to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's cool because we can listen back and be like, oh, that's when I didn't think about as much what people think about me, and I was preaching that.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
And I was just like, let me practice what I preach today. Let me take it out for a walk, dude. I want to see because it's all fear.
Yeah.
It's me fearing what other people think.
Yeah.
This doesn't hurt me.
Definitely.
Coffee stain, I don't care.
Yeah.
But I care about what that catches. That right there. I care about how that makes me look.
Yeah.
I always felt that way about acting. Like when I see myself on screen, like we did at the festival. When I started, I was like, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. I remember one of my earliest acting teachers, I won't shout out who, but said this, and I panicked. He goes, it's like day 2. He goes, some people have a face for, a camera, and it translates, and it reads really well.
Yep.
And some people just don't. He goes, we're going to find out who is in what category. And that's just the way it is. And I was like panicking because I'm like, if I look bad on it, and it was all about looks. It was like, I don't know how to act. Pretty people are on TV. If I don't look at it on screen, my bone structure and all this shit, I'm fucked. And scarred face, like already out the gate, first acting class, like I'm like, no shot. And he gave me the nod. He's like, you look on camera. I'm like, wow, thanks. I was like, oh, I could do this still.
And there was people that they said no to?
Well, he didn't say anything, which I think is worse. But it's horseshit.
Yeah.
But it puts you, I think what acting did early on when I was really insecure and when I was young. Uh-oh. Just breathe in some dust or something. When I was young, dude, it was like so terrifying.
Yeah. Because
I thought it was all about looks. Like it plays a big part still, I guess, right? But I am who I am. I can't change who I am. I can work out.
Dude, that probably destroyed so many people's lives.
For sure.
What he said.
For sure. I know it did.
You know what I mean?
I know it did. You
Like
can
maybe
get,
change it to like maybe you won't get in like that Colgate commercial.
bro.
You could maybe say that,
Yeah.
but like just act like
Nah, bro.
anyone can make anything. Man.
Totally.
I believe that.
Philip Seymour Hoffman is one of the best actors of all time. What does Philip Seymour Hoffman look like, bro? Like anyone, like the dude at the deli. He looks like any man, like anybody you would see.
Yeah.
Nothing. He's not a specimen. You know what I mean? He looks how he looks on camera. He doesn't look beautiful.
Yeah.
But his acting is beautiful.
Yeah, that's what matters.
That's what translates. He has a huge heart. He translates, scripts really well. He makes them personal, and he does something unique every time.
Yeah,
and it's real. It's a craft. That's if you're young and you're worried about how you look. Davy Pumpkin Patch says, "Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. The world's gonna think what they think, no matter what."
Yeah, man. That's just how it is.
That's how it is. That's how it is, bro. But that's where Coffee Stain Choice came from today.
Hell yeah, I love that, man.
It's a little test for me.
Yeah.
Feel what it feels like. And I'm
Hey,
on the other side of it, I'm like, oh, that didn't hurt so bad.
I still love you, dude.
Thanks, bro.
All right.
Thanks, dude.
Still love you.
Yeah, I gotta do more of that. I gotta wear like weird shit now.
Yeah, should.
Shit that
like at the festival, that guy. We'll talk about. I wanted to mention one thing, because like you know about. I've been going through kind of like these thinkings about, we've been going to festivals and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I really want to get back into. I've been having a struggle of like getting creative again.
Okay.
And I've been kind of doing my own thing, editing some like video stuff. Slowly, I've been writing some ideas, things like that. And I don't know where I heard something about people were talking about the like mastery and like 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
Of like that's how long it takes to whatever.
Master crap. Yeah.
And then I was like, let me how long is that? You know what I mean?
10,000 hours.
So, dude, you have to do whatever you want to do. And I started like playing bass and stuff, and I've been having a lot of fun with that.
You've been
I'm just learning different things, and like I'm getting more comfortable. I'm like, and I do it like an hour or two a day, and I'm like, this is sick. Like I feel good, So 10,000 hours, you have to do something 3 hours a day for 10 years.
Yeah.
Like that. Maybe that's a message to anyone out there. Like if you are thinking about something, like. We gotta start. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like it's making me be like, dude, like I don't know. Maybe I'm getting to like this weird age in a way of like I'm kind of in that limbo, and I accepted some things in life and I put some of the things aside, and maybe I gotta figure out some balance, or I gotta make a change. So I'm just thinking about that a lot more.
Yeah.
So if you're also thinking about that too, I hope maybe that lights a fire up under your ass, or that makes you think about something. Because if you want to definitely get into something and put it's your love, it's something you really are passionate about and you want to do, it's going to take time and work, and you can't avoid that. There's no shortcut. There's no secret code. You know what I mean? You got to do it. And that's just how it is.
Love that. I love that you're like open to talking about when you feel like I want to get back in the creative field, but like I'm struggling with balance. I'm struggling with like getting back involved, and I'm starting to like play bass, and like it's cool that you're trusting your instinct and you're like, I want to play the bass. And you pick it up and you play it. Like that's dope.
Yeah. And now that I moved in and I like I had it before and I was kind of in the corner. Like, I just didn't look at it. I'm look away.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, alone, and I see it and I'm like, well, it's not going to be a decoration.
It's not playing itself.
Yeah.
You're not gonna just like get technique from
and I have the amp in there too, so I'm like, all right, you got the whole setup. You just gotta flick a switch. And
that might be like you might find crazy bass lines that you find through playing like in the next couple months or a year or whatever, and you make your first album off of like the inspiration of the bass.
Yeah, man.
Who knows?
Yeah, I mean definitely. I want to dive into it. I want to make it more in my life.
Yes.
I feel like my life right now is like, which is not like, it's still like I'm glad of the life I have.
Yeah.
And I love, life. I love living. But there's things I want to do, And if Mikey's just, bachelor at the crib.
Yeah.
Just swiping and swiping left and swiping right. And nothing's really going on. And I'm just, going to festivals and not making anything. I don't know, man.
Yeah, is that
your boy wants to create?
Is that having an effect on you, the festivals themselves? Because you're seeing other people's like creation.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I think it's spurring that up in me. I'm like, fuck, man. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, I see the beauty, you know what I mean, in everyone. Like all the stories that are like, think about how many stories we saw, or how many stories are just at all the festivals we went to.
That's what I was thinking about.
How
There's
many?
so many stories, and think of how many aren't getting made. Think of those. We're only seeing some of them that someone got the guts to go make.
Yep.
And then you're playing them, and
one
you're
of the people,
celebrating.
One of the people in our block, literally, it was their first film, and they're like, and they made it. They had got friends. They're in the city, apartments. They whatever rented out random actors on off back. Like, you can do it, man. We can all do it.
You can.
You know what I mean?
Possible.
And you can get places and show it on a beautiful screen theater.
Totally, bro.
You know,
you gotta get to the point of like, I think it's how bad do you want to do it? Like,
yeah, man.
You have to, if you really want to do it, but you're like depressed about it, or you feel like there's no way of doing it.
Yeah.
You just have to get creative. You have to fill yourself and inspire yourself. I think that's the thing, bro. Like, don't ever just do a thing just to do it.
Yeah.
You have to do a thing that like you're inspired. You're like,
yes,
there's a fire in you to do it.
Yep.
Then you'll go through all the obstacles. Like you'll get through it, and you'll have a product, and you'll have made a story, and you leave it behind, and like people can go see that, or people can go listen to your song or whatever. But it takes like a lot of inspiration to follow through. It takes a lot, and we change like day to day. Some days we wake up and we're like, I don't want to do this. I'm not even inspired by the song anymore. I'm not even inspired by that story anymore. Yeah. It's like, great. But you can go listen to another song and it'll inspire you. You can go read a book that'll really inspire you. You go see a play or watch a movie or talk to someone you never talked to. Go for a run. Go see something new.
Yeah, man.
You know, as an artist, you have to constantly be looking outside yourself and getting inspired, man. And there's a whole world of that. There's a history of things made before you that you could go look at. Yeah. Museums and shit.
I used to think about with like Van Gogh, or like, you know, because the whole story about Van Gogh is always like he was just locked up making all this stuff and no one knew. Yeah. And like I try to imagine like in his brain, it's like everyone thinks he's just like holed up and not like looking at anything, but he's probably looking at just the world and everything. Like how many inspirations did they have?
Yes, bro.
You know what I mean?
He would go out every single day and be inspired by something and paint it. Yeah. Like every day almost, he would be out there painting because he would go take a walk in the fields and shit, and he would find something to paint.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you forget, like sometimes I get mad at myself when I bottle myself. I'm not leaving till like I do something or make something, you know. And then I'm like,
you stay here.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm locked in. I'm like, but that's not the right idea. No, like, you gotta switch things up. You gotta, yeah, man.
Like you had an idea for a story, and it was like personal to you. Yeah. You know, I remember you mentioning like hearing loss and things like that, and relationship and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, that's inspiring to me to like even hear you talk about that, because it's personal, it's specific. Yeah. You went out and got it from something, like it's an experience that happened in your life that was like, that's a story I want to tell. Yeah. And you know, life gets in the way of that. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? It's easy to like get swallowed up, an idea gets swallowed up, and it goes away. Yeah. It's not inspiring anymore. But yeah, as an artist, bro, or just a person trying to be creative, I think you gotta go out searching for it.
Yeah, definitely.
You gotta go look for it. That's a job in itself. Yeah. That's part of the job.
For sure.
Listen to an album you never listened. Listen to Coltrane just for like a few minutes.
Dude, I love jazz.
Listen to Claire de Lune, you know?
Dude, that's my favorite.
Really?
That's my favorite track.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, bro.
Classical.
I love that, dude. I know classical I started getting into. Claire de Lune was one of the inspirations. Oof. But I want to do something with classical music. I want to like see what there. It makes me think of story. It makes me think of like time and relationship. It makes me want to create. You know, I want to do a play again. Like listening to Claire de Lune. I want to. Yeah, there's a lot that comes up. Yeah, I want to be creative.
Yeah, I almost like think about like I think I even said it on the podcast. I was like, it was like if we could choose one like thing we could do. You know, like start over and be like the master of it. I'm doing. Dude, I'd love to be like a concerto, like pianist or something, you know? Yeah. Like I imagine that. But I'm like, well, why can't I just learn how to do it?
What's holding you back?
And then I'm like, it's like, think about that, like that person doing that. Like that's the same as like, you know, like you acting. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like putting the that work in.
Yeah.
It's the same. Like I think these things are different, but they're the same.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I give things like special like levels above, and I'm like, I'm two in my head.
Yeah.
I gotta. Everyone's the whole world. We're all on the same level. You know what I mean?
I think correct me if I'm wrong, but like, do you think you can't do it?
Yeah,
a lot.
probably.
I think you stop yourself a lot because you feel like it's too much. I can't.
Yeah,
I've never done it. I can't.
too much work.
It's a lot. No, I don't even think you're not down to do the work. I think you get in your own way by saying like, not me though. Like other people can do that. I don't know if I could do that. Like a self-confidence thing.
Yeah.
But when you do it, like you made a web series and it was like a hustle.
Yeah.
But you made it. So on the other side of doing it, you're like, I could fucking do that.
Yeah.
I did it. You made a short film. So you know you can make a short film.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Music's different too. Because you haven't released a song yet, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So once you do that, it'll be like confidence is kind of big.
Yeah.
Self-confidence is big, I think.
Definitely.
Because then it's like you get to really create as an artist. You don't have to worry about, again, how are people perceiving me? How are people looking at me? I did it. I made a thing. I did that. Like I worked hard with a team or whatever, whoever I worked with to do it, but it came to fruition. It's real. It exists. And then you walk away from it saying, I can do that.
Yeah, man.
I did it, and I feel this much more confident in myself, or this much more confident in myself. And then you get to be free with your expression a little bit more. It's like Mac. Like think about Mac Miller.
Yeah.
Like he loved rap, right? He was a rapper. Rapping in school and shit. And that's all he used to do when he was a kid. And then he was like, well, let me make a music video with my buddy, you know, or whatever. Starts making music videos and like a couple backpack rap songs, right?
Yeah.
Releases his first mixtape, releases an album, and it starts to go kind of nuts. And he's like, yeah, I'm the shit, man. I'm like a rapper. Yeah. And as he grows up, his expression starts to change because he's confident. You know, the world says we like it.
Yep.
You know, he still would have made music anyway. He would have kept making music, I think, if people didn't liked it or not, because he loved music. But like, you can see an artist's expression change over time because, like, I think their self-confidence is going up.
Definitely.
I made that thing. What am I really feeling?
Perfect.
Like, I can change it up.
Just today, I watched it was I think like Vogue did like an interview of like Jack Harlow. It's like 24 hours or something. I don't know. It like just randomly popped up. I watched it and like he was talking about how he like came up and he's like also like he's like I don't know why I'm doing this because I don't like giving out like I don't want people to know about my life. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. But he's talking about how like we all the thing we see is like these dudes are killing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we see like when they're blown up and like I love catching artists that are like you know still
me too. Bro.
You know like local show stuff like that's the best. And you see them blow up like it's crazy. Yeah. And he was talking about how like he's like he still has like he's so grateful for everything because I think this year is like his biggest when he popped off. He's talking about how like so he's still scared of like one day he like is going to a show and then like he's still scared like if the crowd is like just empty because he's like I did that too many times. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like doing to like 3, 4, 5 people. Yeah, how many times he did that? Right. You know what I mean? And he's still young as fuck. Yeah. But like he still kept doing it because that's what he fucking loves. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Same with Mac. He did the same shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like how do I think that I'm like I can't get through that and I can just jump to the other thing? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a process. Dude. You know what I mean? It's a process. It's the journey and the process and you gotta love every moment. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even if it's not the best.
You're gonna start somewhere and you're gonna end up somewhere else like as an artist and you're gonna be like, I couldn't have gotten to this point if I didn't learn and go through all this stuff. Yeah. You know, release a thing and no one listens. Definitely. Or make a story and no one watches. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't even get into my college film festival. Couldn't get in. Couldn't. Like didn't do it. And that was my goal.
Really?
I don't give a fuck. Like bad story. Tried. Made a thing. Kept doing it. Like met people, you know? Yeah. Your expression starts to change, your self-confidence grows, and then it's like, well, I'm ready to make a feature film now. Yeah. It wasn't then. Wouldn't have been if I started yesterday. Yeah. You know? Even though I'm older. Like, that doesn't count. Yeah. You didn't do any work. You didn't try.
Yeah, man.
You didn't express yourself. But, yeah. I don't know.
That's the tough thing in life, man.
I want to shout out real quick, dude. Yeah. Creativity, speaking of creativity. Our boy Adam Louder had his first day of Anytown Actors Lab in Texas. He opened up the school
No.
Yes, dude. First
I
day.
didn't hear a damn thing.
So, hey, if you're in the area, if you listen to this podcast, you got the best acting freaking teacher you can find in Texas right now. Is we'll put details down below for the website. You can click and go see classes. I believe Wednesday, the day this is released, will be the next class. They're free audits right now, and then next month, will be the official start time. But you can go check out the class, see what it's about. It's training that we received in some way. It's a little bit framed a little bit differently, but really precise acting training. I highly, highly recommend. It's the most honest acting training you're going to get. In Texas for sure. So shout out Adam.
Yeah, big shout out.
Best teacher you can find right now. If you're in Texas, if you're in North Texas, click that link below. It will bring you to the website and you go check out that class.
Dude, and Adam is such an intelligent
dude,
smart and
gangster.
Just such a thorough teacher.
He don't miss.
I took his the what is it called?
The Skillshare.
The Skillshare class.
Yeah.
I just know yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. No, you can't miss.
And y'all are I feel like it's such a good environment.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's the theater that they have
for all levels crazy. Too, right?
All levels. I mean, it's for beginners, for people who've had training before, but you're gonna get a style of training you've never had.
Yeah.
It is Meisner-esque in a way.
What is it called? Anytown Lab?
Anytown Actors Lab.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a monster, dude. I would go check it out. If I was you and I lived in that area, I'm there, dude. Since I'm not, you should go. Anytown Actors Lab.
There we go.
Yeah, bro. We should get into some stuff here. The Golden Door Film Fest recap.
Dude. Yeah.
What did you think?
Roll the clip.
Roll it.
What's up, You Are Here gang? I'm out here sitting in traffic, and I just wanted to say I love you guys, and I'm heading on my way to the Golden Door International Film Festival out here in Jersey City. You already know. Realest podcast in the game. Realest fucking film people in the game. I don't know, dude. We're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna make a little vlog out of this. Hopefully you guys like this. Let's catch up once we meet Dave.
Oh shit, look who it is. Look who it is, huh? Alright, let's see the fit.
Oh, what's up?
Oh.
Fit check.
Alright, Carl.
Clean. Not as clean as you, but...
I'm making a little video for the You Are Here.
Oh, my bad.
For the You Are Here people.
Yeah.
What do you got to say to the people?
Dude, follow your dreams, okay? Follow your dreams. Look for people you love.
Yeah.
What do you say?
There we go.
Don't get the beer.
There we go. What is...
Don't get the beer.
Look at that cute kid. Look at that cute kid. Wow. He's a superstar.
It's Buzz City. I'm tripping. Tripping, we having a good time. I got my Cuban link on my collarbone.
Watch. Cuban link on my collarbone.
Yeah, you.
Oh, word? Oh, word?
Oh, it's.
Oh, word?
Oh, dude. Hey, man.
Yo,
Your podcast.
I think this theater's too small.
Dude, I don't like
He's dressed better than me.
You're not small, dude.
You do that again, bro.
Your Hair Podcast, episode 35. 130. 140. All right, bye.
Yo, so how do you feel about what?
Oh.
I'm the writer-director of Melody, My Country.
I'm Dave Molina, I was an actor and writer on I'll Meet You There.
And I'm Carl Fernandez, I'm the director of I'll Meet You Here.
Though.
Yeah. beautiful soul right there. Remember the
But dude, it was it was kind of wild and fun. I had a really good time, man.
Dude, walking into the theater,
Bro, I wanted to bring up actually.
bro.
Keep talking about it.
I was like floored. Speaking of Adam and Katie were telling me about it. They went and saw on the waterfront there, and they said there was an organist there. You know, like the original organ that was in the theater. It was built in 1929, from what I remember. Yeah, bro, the place is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's ornate, and it's lined with like gold moldings and red tapestries on the wall, and like looks like candles, and it's just this big, beautiful theater in the middle of Jersey City, bro. It was the coolest venue I've ever been to for a film festival, and we got to see our film on this gigantic old film screen, dude, where Judy Garland was in the balcony of at one point, like doing an act. Like it's just crazy. We were there, and the craziest part is like we're the last people there. It's getting renovated right now.
I just pulled it up so the people can see.
Yeah,
dude, it's beautiful, dude.
Oh, bro.
Like I was actually reading up on the history.
Yeah.
There's actually some like sick pictures and stuff. I'm gonna go through a little gallery too, but I want to read a little bit. It opened up September 20th, 1929. It was named the most lavish temple of entertainment in New Jersey.
Easily,
dude. And like when you walk in there, like I don't know, man, it has that feeling, like
history, dude.
I guess you guys are seeing the videos if you watched it.
Ghosts? You think ghosts?
Dude, the funniest shit is the organ is built into the. They have this crazy
walls,
organ.
Right? It's like
it's built in the whole building. Like when they built that, it was part of the building.
Yeah,
the air tunnels all go out and they open into the theater
like vents.
You get a little AC action in there.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, dude.
It's pretty sick.
It's amazing.
But they were gonna be closed down in 1987. It was scheduled to be demolished. Isn't that insane,
dude?
And then they fought it to preserve it. They had like a big fight.
Wow.
And it's one of the only things they like really kept.
They say
in like in the city.
Yeah,
it's insane, man.
It's beautiful, dude. It's something that you don't see that built anymore.
No.
People don't build things like that anymore.
Not at all, bro.
It was an honor, dude, to be there. Like really, truly, like
definitely.
an honor to be there. I couldn't believe it, bro.
Look at these, bro. Just scrolling through. Little barf bag for a little horror show. Isn't that crazy?
Wow, a barf bag.
So cool, man. Bro. Little Bing Crosby, bro.
In person, he was at the theater.
Crazy.
Yeah, Judy Garland was there. A bunch of Frank Sinatra.
It's like building the theater.
Damn, bro. Look at it, dude. We were right there. We sat right there.
Remember these weird dragon things that were on there?
Twin Towers. Wow.
Look at that.
Damn, bro.
That's how it was.
I mean, the building is exactly like that right now. Not much has changed.
All the people, man.
Everything was so beautiful, bro. I was so inspired just being there. We were walking around on the upstairs like no one was with us, and we were just checking out everything, dude. It's like a museum.
Isn't that weird that that's how it looked back then?
Isn't that crazy?
So open.
Yeah. Jersey City does not look like that anymore.
Definitely not.
But it was beautiful, bro. I had such a good time.
So cool, man. And thank you to Golden Door Film Festival.
Thank you.
They shouted us on the Instagram. They followed us.
We appreciate you.
It was a good time, man.
We had really a blast. We appreciate the nominations. We got nominated for a couple more awards.
Davey and Carlotta, big shout out. And Carlotta and Tori came. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Y'all killed it.
Yes, sir.
Katie came through. Katie Trubesky came through. We had a great time.
We were rolling with Katie.
Hey, if y'all wanted to come and chill, y'all could have came and chill.
Well, we're in Reading next week.
Ooh,
that's the next screening.
Yeah, man.
Everyone's asking me now. Can I watch the film? Can I watch the film? Guys, we were in Jersey twice. You know what I'm saying? We're in Jersey twice. Now we got to go to PA. That's the next spot. And if it ain't PA you're coming to in Reading, which is it's a little bit of a trek, it's a couple hours away. We understand, but you got to wait until it comes out.
Yeah, bro.
That's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we're big time, but we're big time.
What is when you go to film festival stuff and you like submit to them?
Yeah.
What is like your what do you think to like that you want to get from it?
I want to meet people. I want to like have really cool conversations with people I never would meet before and see really cool shit. like shit that would inspire me. Like what we were just talking about. I want to see cool stories that I would never get to see, meet communities of people I would never meet, and see beautiful things like that theater, like get an experience like that.
Yeah.
I wanted us to experience that, dude. And it did not disappoint. I had so much fun being in that theater.
Yeah, man. And shout out to, what's his name? That guy Claudio, man.
Oh, bro.
Dude, this guy,
explain Tango Shalom.
So, Tango Shalom, man. I don't know. We didn't watch the film.
We didn't see the film
but
yet.
I want to see it. I think it's showing in theaters and stuff. But these guys sweep. They full sweep. They won everything. They
every
killed it.
feature film
Their
category.
whole crew was there, which is awesome. This guy Claudio, we shook his hand a little bit later, but the guy on the organ was playing, and like all you see is him. He gets up and he's wearing this eclectic outfit.
It's like a floral,
flowers on his thing. He has a Tango Shalom T-shirt, like wild pants, boxing shoes, boxing shoes, and he just starts like dancing around like, to everyone in his own world. And like me and Dave, when like I guess we're a little tipsy, you know,
we're a little tipsy.
They're sponsored by Tito's, so you know, we got a little tipsy.
A little tipsy.
And we're just watching this guy. Like I felt like I was in a dream.
I mean,
it was like a fever dream.
Dude, the organ was playing. We're in a
insane.
theater that's so old. This guy Claudio, this Italian filmmaker, is like doing a full dance, like a beautiful performance, like,
over
in his own mind, in front of everybody, and to the organ, and it was just like the most bizarre but beautiful thing. He like reminded me of like this kid in an old man's
he's like
body.
so childlike, man.
Yeah, bro. He just never aged. It looked
eternally a child.
Yeah, did not care what anyone thought.
Yeah, man.
And people were like at first like avoiding his eyes, not looking at him, going on their phones, and like he's dancing in front of me.
And then he got a full,
but then he got a standing ovation.
Dude.
Basically, everyone, the whole theater started applauding. It was great.
Man.
It was beautiful.
I love that.
Yeah, bro. We had a fun interview. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I just had a great time. I just had a great time.
It was really cool.
Thank you again, Golden Door.
Golden Door, man.
What else we got here? What are we at time wise? Are we chilling?
45 minutes.
Good. So we can go through a couple more.
I wanted to ask you something about, because this was one thing I noticed about all the kind of like films I was seeing. You know, you see a lot, like over the you know course when you see like student films, things like that. One thing I always like have trouble with is like I feel like something really good with like your films that you write. Like your dialogue is very believable.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like how do you like what's your process in like kind of like trying to get more believable writing? Like do you think about like things in your life like that happened? How you know what I mean? Because like in a conversation, obviously, like when not in a film, you know what I mean? Like me and you talking, like we're like there's no like we don't think about how we talk. You know what I mean?
We just say things.
We just say it and that's how it is.
Yeah.
But in a film you have to like think about how characters talk to each other.
Yeah.
And how do you like figure that out?
I don't know, man.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta craft. I think it comes down to maybe like really crafting and like going through those characters and really building them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like you have to basically
let them speak.
Yeah. And I think like it's really cool if like you get to write it and then act it.
Yeah.
Because then like you can really become it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I feel like that'd be fun.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
As an actor to do.
Yeah, dude, it is. It is really fun. I think thank you for the compliment, bro.
Yeah, man.
I think like I'm realizing now how important that is to like build a full character, a full human being, and then like they do the talking and the walking. Like you allow them to move. What would they really do based on like who they are, where they come from?
Yeah.
You know, what their status is in life. What are their goals? What is the thing that like keeps them up at night? What is their spine?
Mm-hmm.
Once you know those things, it's like the character starts to speak and move, and they bounce off each other. You know, these characters. It wouldn't work if we wrote it this way because of who they are.
And trying to like it's so easy to like just bad writing. It's so easy to just be like you could just be like, dude, like really.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
We could throw some silly stuff
because you literally like, and you could put the best actor.
You're screwed.
It's gonna sound just
it's still
the same.
bad.
It doesn't matter who it is.
Bad writing is like the death of story, bro.
Yeah,
you can't get around it. There's no way of getting around it. You have to cut out all dialogue and just make it a movie about movement, and like action and like conflict.
Yeah,
that would work maybe, but like if a thing is written poorly and it's a film where there's dialogue, and there's just no way. There's bad films that have no dialogue and it's just bad writing through conflict or lack of conflict or you know bad writing of character. you're like, what? Why did that happen? Why did someone just change completely and do a thing that's not realistic? And it takes you out of the movie.
Yeah.
You're like, this sucks. This sucks. This is not realistic. This takes me out of it. You need to have such solid character, bro.
Yeah. Definitely.
You need that. And I think that influences the writing. I think the speaking, what you're talking about. But I think also, like, the things I've written have been super meaningful. And so when I'm speaking, it's me speaking about really personal stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like I could equate it to like when I pose a question on Instagram or something, and I wait for people to respond, and they respond, and I share their responses, right? Those things are so specific and unique. When I mine for a question, like, it takes me a while to mine for a question, right? Like, or it'll just come up and I'll be like, oh dang, like that's exactly how I feel. Like what's something that keeps you up at night? Like that could be a line, right? If I'm curious enough to, when I'm looking at a character and this character means this to me, I would say that. What keeps you up at night? Or, you know, an answer I would get would be like this real specific thing that I would never say, but this unique person said, and it's super unique and super specific and super who they are. Like, you got to think about people like as individuals like that, you know? Less is more too, I think, bro. Like, you can get kind of nutty with dialogue. I've always tried to write my dialogue in concise, short ways.
Yeah.
Where it's a lot of doing.
Yes.
A lot of subtlety, things happening when things aren't being spoken about.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think for like, especially for like different situations, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, that works so well with like, you know, I'll meet you there and the Rose Garden is like, it just makes sense, you know, because you're not going to be just like, no, like saying so much, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But if you're fighting it, you're in court and you're fighting like a dispute, and this is your closing argument. It's like you have to write a ton of dialogue, probably.
Yeah, you got to think about all the angles. Huh?
You got to defend yourself.
Think about everything.
Yeah. But what would you say? You got to pose it that way. Like, what would you say? How's the character different from you? What are the similarities? And I bet you there's a real human thread of like, oh, I said it like this. This is how I feel. They would say that too, like that. You know, maybe a couple little differences, but
definitely
you got to get real personal at things. You know, what would you say?
Yeah,
in this situation,
that helps, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, dog.
Another question I want to ask you is, because you kind of, my boy has been traveling around,
getting around.
You know what I mean?
Moving.
Boys in Texas, LA,
meeting people.
Your boy went to Italy for a play.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
I wanted to ask you, is there anything you can take from like the different places you've like worked or seen things or been a part of something that like what's different in those places in terms of like if you're working or if you're like putting on a play maybe in Italy, like you notice something that is different from when you put on a play in like America or something?
Yeah,
it's kind of like a random question. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I like it. Let's figure it out. I think it's a cool question. I think like in Italy, dude, it's somewhere I'd never been. I got put plays up in the city. I've been in plays in the city, but I've been to the city. I love the city.
Yeah,
you know, I'm always inspired by the city. But like being in Rome, in a place I don't speak the language fluently, and like I don't know the culture that well. Like I would walk around before, you know, rehearsal. I'm literally by myself walking through Rome, and I'm like, the forum's right there. I can walk into a church and like just look at the architecture and the paintings and everything, and I can watch the seagulls and smell the sea breeze and like be in this beautiful fucking city. And it was so incredible. Yeah. Like it made me think like, oh, I could, if I was born in fucking 1400s, this is what I would want to do. I would still want to just act, perform, like be inspired by what's around me in these beautiful historic European cities and like travel and I could do this. I could perform like someone's work, you know, or write my own and perform it. Like I would just inspired. I felt connected to a lineage of people that came before me. I was watching like shoe cobblers, like in the middle of a cobblestone street, like make shoes, tailor shoes. getting a cappuccino at like a local cafe and just watching people. And I do that in the city too, so it's similar in that way. Just a place I've never been, so it inspired me, I guess, and enriched me in a different way. It got me excited in a different way. I was like moved to tears by myself walking around the city before rehearsal. And in New York City, I do the same thing. Though I'm very inspired by that. Every time I go to the city, it's different. Even if I'm going to the same place, I still experience a thing. Like I drove through the city recently. I was going to meet with somebody, and I drove past the place I did a play, and I didn't mean to. I was like in Brooklyn. I was just passing a place, and it was like, oh my God, that's the church I performed this crazy play at, right? And I remember I was like, I didn't even mean to drive past this place, and all these things came flooding back to me, and I was like, bro, this city is crazy. Like I can go past the place I was at 5 years ago and feel all these feelings, and it's different, but it's the same. And it was amazing, bro. But yeah, dude, bro, I don't know if there's like a major difference between those cities. Texas is totally different. I didn't do a play there, but just being there was inspiring because you see different walks of life. You see Friday night lights. Yeah. Like literally a downtown will close. It's like one street. Really? And it's just shops, right? And a theater and all that. And they're closed for Friday nights. They're going to the football game. And it's not like we have football fields here. Yeah. There's stadiums for high school. Stadiums.
Oh, for high school?
Dude. For any town. Like,
really?
It's this big, huge football field.
That's what I imagine down there, man, is really like just people like together.
Dude, it's community. It's so community driven from what I saw. The small towns I went to. Everyone knows everybody. Everyone's helping each other's business in some way. You know, everyone's providing some kind of service to each other in some way. It's amazing. I loved it. And I was inspired by that. I didn't work down there, but you know, it was just cool. It was just very inspiring. And that's why, you know, a big reason why this takes place in Texas, this feature is like,
man, these
people have so many stories, bro. It's exciting to like tell a story that represents them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah, bro. So I don't know if that answers the question.
No, definitely, man. Definitely. Thank you. Yeah, I always thought about like when I watched the It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh.
I'm like, I wish like, how come my life is not like, you know, the baker brings the flour to like the pizza shop or something, and then like they come through, and then the milk guy comes deliver the thing, and like it's all like everyone's like connected. You know what I mean? Helping each other, like a community.
Like, do you think you have a sense of community?
I think as a kid, when I lived here, it was definitely like I felt that.
You did,
because like the cake baker is still here, and like they've been here forever, and they would like bring stuff. Like I'd be in the supermarket, and the same supermarket's there. I walk in there, dude. It's the same place it was like 20 years ago.
Wow.
Like when I was a kid.
Does it feel the same?
Yes. Dude, I walk in there, it's weird. So weird. It's the same layout. Has the same like little, you know, like the machines where you get like a toy recorder?
Yeah.
Like me and my brother always talk about like, he asked me, he's like, do you know those machines still there? I'm like, yes. And like we used to be there as like little tiny kids doing it. And now I walk past it, I'm like, what the hell? And I walk in there and it smells the same. It looks the same. Yeah. Everything is the same. And I'm like, this is insane.
That this is the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah, but bro, do you feel like a sense of community? Do you feel like
I don't think
you have community here?
I don't know if I felt like that sense of community anywhere.
Like the It's a Wonderful Life feeling.
Maybe when I was a kid.
Okay.
Because I like would go to my neighbors.
Yeah.
The kids like down the block.
Yeah.
I would go to like a couple kids on the block to their houses and hang out.
Right.
And stuff like that. And I knew them.
Yeah.
You know, and I felt and my school was literally like down that road and then down that road.
Yeah.
You know, and I'd walk there.
Yeah.
So on the way back, it'd be like people that I'd see and say, hi, Mrs. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's the community. You know what I mean? And then the main street, I go get like a little bagel or some shit. A bagel bun.
Yeah.
You know? And like that was the community back then. You know what I mean? So it's really weird coming back to it. Because I feel like I left pretty young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had to move. And then I felt like that was just like gone. Because I moved so far from where I lived across like a whole bridge. Like you've been there.
Yeah.
It's, you know, in the middle of the woods. You know what I mean? So I never felt that like community that much.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I get it.
Did you feel that like growing up?
I did. In Elmwood Park, I had like, I felt like I played at the rec center, and it was like, you know, I had friends and I knew their parents and
Yeah.
people worked in town and you like knew a bunch of people, so you felt
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
had this community, you know.
Yeah.
When you're young, I guess you feel that way a lot, and then you get older and it's like you have to form your own community. Sometimes, like where I live now, I'm starting to have little relationships with neighbors, like
Yeah.
waving.
Like it's out there.
It's out
You just
there.
got to go get it.
Yes, but we're not like exchanging goods, and I'm
Yeah.
not catching them every day. But
Yeah.
most days, I'll see certain neighbors, and we have a little rapport, and
Yeah.
it makes me feel good about where I live.
You know what's really cool? When I moved here, actually,
Yeah.
to this spot,
Yeah.
the guy upstairs brought me some cookies. I
Oh,
was
see,
like-
that's
I was like,
something
dude,
like
I was
that
like-
is a big deal.
When I moved in, I'm like, dude, that's legit.
Yeah.
I got to make him something.
Yeah,
actually. I haven't
yeah.
done that yet.
My neighbor
But,
takes out our garbage cans without fail every
Really?
Sunday night and every Wednesday night,
Yeah.
every week. And I'm always like, I gotta repay the favor. I gotta give him something.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? I have to. But that little thing goes a long way. Like
Yeah, man.
that's a service. It's a nice thing,
Definitely.
caring thing. You know,
Yeah,
it doesn't ask for
yeah.
anything, just does it. Yeah, bro. I have a cool little community where I live now.
Yeah, man.
I love that. I think it's
Cool.
essential, bro. For me, like, I never used to care. I was like, let me do
Yeah,
my thing with my
man.
family. Like, leave me alone.
No, it's important.
But now I'm like, with
It's
my little
definitely
family, I'm
important.
like, I want us to be in a place where we know our neighbors
Yeah.
and we feel like we're there if anything ever happens, and we take
Yeah,
care of
man.
each other. And
Yeah.
we're kind every day, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want that. I definitely want that. I fight for that.
I remember
Oh,
one,
no.
of, one of the first days when I moved here, I remember I went to go park,
Yeah.
and there was a guy, like, he was making like a K-turn or something,
hmm
and I was like in a hurry, and I like, it turns out he was trying to like parallel park, but he was just like, I don't know, he was like the other way,
Yeah.
and I pulled into the spot where he was trying to get into,
Yeah.
but there's like a whole street is the spot. And, like
Right.
I rolled in, and then he gets out his car and gets so angry, he's about to fight me, and I was like, I don't know, dude. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what? I don't know. I just moved here. Like, blah, blah, blah. And he just, like, threatened me.
He did?
Yeah, and I was like...
He threatened you?
And he lives over there. And I'm like, oh, well, that's a good...
Wait, what did he say?
I don't know. He said, like, I'll fuck you up, bro.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, I'm sorry, bro. No, I didn't mean it. Like...
Where's he at?
Across the...
Literally across the street?
Yeah.
All right.
But also, like, sometimes I go on my
Okay.
porch. Sometimes Mikey goes on the porch. And
Yeah.
just, like, you know...
Chills, yeah.
Walks
You have a beautiful
around.
porch, yeah.
You know, I pot my plants. I repot my plants.
Yes, yes.
You know, so I'm sitting there looking around, and the neighbors come out and stuff. And sometimes I'm like, should I say hi? I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
weird, but
yeah.
I gotta.
You
start
live here
saying it.
now, bro.
Yeah, I gotta start. Like, I want to like go introduce myself. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think I gotta do that.
I think it's healthy, bro.
Yeah,
I think it's good to know.
I want to
your
know
neighbors.
everyone.
Yeah,
It's safe.
it's safe. It's nice too.
Yeah, definitely.
You feel like you know who's around you and you
Yeah.
feel good about it. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing.
Yo, let's get into the questions.
Let's get
from
into the questions,
the
dude.
dang viewers.
Let's go.
You have Casey's. I actually don't
Oh,
have hers.
shoot. Yes, I
Sorry.
do. No, it's all good.
KCANDR follower.
Here it is.
Big shout out.
KCANDR. How do y'all feel about maintaining friendships post COVID? Topic is on my mind right now. How do you feel?
Do you think she means like maintaining the ones you had?
Maintaining relationships, maintaining friendships post COVID. Yeah, probably. That's what it means.
Yeah.
Maintaining, so keeping up friendships post COVID.
That's true, because you probably would maybe like talk to people more
Yeah,
in COVID.
before and during.
I feel like with me, this experience has kind of been very like we all kind of got back to busy. You know what I mean? So like we don't. I feel like everyone's just busy. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've been hanging out with people way more now,
Me
which
too.
is good.
Me too.
You know, so I feel like I've been doing all right.
Yeah,
You know?
maintaining
We're kinda doing
relationships.
good.
You
Yeah,
haven't like
I think
lost.
it's good. I think
Yeah.
it's definitely good.
Yeah, I think same. I don't like during. I guess during COVID, it's like easy to be like, you're not getting invited anywhere. You're
Yeah.
not, so you're like, sorry, can't make it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And you maintain a ton of friendships because you don't have anywhere to go or anywhere to be.
Yeah.
Like I became so reclusive, I think, that I was
Yeah,
like
man.
not talking to anybody. So I had the reverse effect of now that I'm out, I'm inspired again to like reach out to people because I can see them, and I'm
Yeah.
in a better place myself mentally and physically than I was. And it's different for me in a better way.
Mm.
Like the maintaining, I guess I didn't maintain well during COVID, and I have to make a lot of like apologies for that to people sometimes,
definitely.
to friends, and I've done that a few times. I don't talk to everyone the same way anymore. You know, some people I don't talk to at all anymore. But most friendships I've like grown, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I'm more myself, more or a newer version of myself, a better version of myself than I was in COVID.
I feel like I think we.
In quarantine.
COVID made us kind of like leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who we are a little bit.
Yeah.
And
It made you look in the mirror.
Yeah.
And some people didn't like that. I was one of those people. So, yeah, bro. Now I'm feeling good.
Hell yeah.
Back. Baby's back.
Let's go.
Davy Pumpkin Seeds.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I think we had a question
got one more from Army.
Christian, right?
Yeah.
From Army Centurion.
Army Centurion. You go follow him.
On Instagram, go follow him.
Okay. Do you have dreams that tell stories that seem like real life? And I think what he meant by that was like what we were talking about with your brother. Like, do you have dreams that feel real and then later like almost like a prediction, like things come true?
I've had a couple times in life where that did happen, man. And you already know Mikey's memory is so bad.
So bad.
It's just
like the worst.
The worst thing on earth.
Yeah.
The worst thing on earth, probably.
It's like,
is there a way to get that back?
Memory?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I know you could like train your brain.
Like bananas or something?
No way. That's
remember
fake
people,
news, dude.
What was the thing with carrots?
You turn orange? Your eyes are better?
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I remember munching carrots like get that 2020.
Let me get that 2020, mom.
My eyes are so bad too.
Yeah.
I'm just a very like, what would you call it? Like when God put me out. Like he was like,
You think so? He was like,
he's like, oops,
you're gonna have issues.
He's like, I forgot the
dang.
The bad eyes, the bad memory.
I don't even think about it. I'm like lucky I have good eyes.
You know?
Still.
Dude, definitely. And colorblind?
And you're colorblind.
Hey man, hey dude.
Yeah. But you're able bodied otherwise.
Yeah,
you're chilling
I'm thankful. Yeah.
Oh,
what?
Don't work. Oh.
Sorry, Christian.
So you've had those kind of dreams before
no,
where
definitely,
stuff has come true.
Yeah, I wish I'd remember, man.
I can't believe your brother had that story about you
my brother has
crashing.
I'll tell you guys a little story. My brother has a very, I don't know, he's like clairvoyant. Is that what it is? Clairvoyance?
Maybe?
I think that's like seeing through the future to whatever it is. But he was saying it in the live. I got in a car crash in high school. I totaled my beautiful 1986 BMW E30.
Let's go.
Good on me. But he had a dream about it 3 days before, and then it happened. So that's cool. Thanks,
he said
bro.
he woke up crying too, like it was
Thanks,
so
bro.
real.
Yeah, I feel bad. I'm such an asshole, dude.
No,
to him.
It was an accident.
I caused him a lot of trauma, honestly. I feel. So I'm sorry, my brother. I love you. But then there's like little things.
Okay.
Especially dreams. He always tells me his dream stuff, and like it's like paragraphs and paragraphs. I'm like, dude, this is too much.
Some people have that.
It's crazy.
That. I don't have.
Yeah, I don't have that anymore. Like when I was younger, like I had a little bit more.
Yeah.
But
I barely remember my dreams, man.
Yeah.
We
gotta be like Casey and keep a dream journal.
The dream journals. I guess that's a cool thing to do. Actually, that's
Yeah.
actually really cool. I think like the only dreams I feel like I get often now are. I used to get into dreams where I would get into a fight and I can't do shit. And now I'm getting into dreams where like something comes up and I'm like dropping people, dude. like dropping them, all of them. And whoever's an enemy is like getting dropped.
And you wake up, you're like,
dude, it's the best. I know I never had dreams like
wake
that.
up with a smile.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, I can't believe I just did that.
Your wife's looking at you like he's happy.
Like superhero almost. Like, you know, you got strength and you can move and you're fast. But
just have a smile on your
dude,
face.
it was so. I love them. I love when they happen now. But I think like the it's not even dreams that come to fruition, but they feel real. The realest are the ones where it's a knocking out people's dreams, my enemies, and then doing a play, being thrown into a play, and it's like opening night, and it's like everyone's got their props on and their makeup and shit, and I'm like, dude, where's my script? I don't remember the fucking play. I don't know the play. I'm like, I don't know the play.
That's the worst,
dude. And I panic, bro. But I pretend that I'm cool.
Is that when you're doing a play too?
Oh, most of the time, like that'll come up when I'm doing a play. But sometimes it's just like not even that. Sometimes
Really?
it's just an average day. I have no play. I haven't booked anything, and I'm just sweating like I'm in a play. I'm in a full production of something, and I don't know the fucking words at all. And my scene is like a scene from now, and I have to find my script, and I don't know what to do. I don't
You
know.
get on the
And then I
stage,
go
you're
up on stage, and I'm like, and my partner's saying something, and I don't know what to say back.
Dude.
And I'm like, fuck, I ruined it.
That's like the biggest fear of my life.
Oh, it sucks, dude.
Being on a stage and not knowing
Not
what
on
to
your
do.
lines. Yeah, it's
Crazy.
I don't know. That's tough, dude. That's a nightmare. It's an actual nightmare. I get like sick thinking about it. That's a sickening feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's the only ones I could think of.
Yeah. Word.
No,
All right, man.
No premonitions. We did it.
That's it, dude.
You Were Here podcast.
Shout
episode
out everyone.
140.
Shout out everyone, man.
Shout out
Just shout out everyone.
to the team,
We love all of you.
to the
man.
tribe, to the Cresters.
The Cresters. We need a shirt, dude.
I need one, bro. I need a shirt. We need a press.
We gotta figure out like a design. Like maybe it's like the You Are Here logo thing.
Yeah.
With like a crown.
Just a wave?
A crown on it.
Oh,
Crest.
crest. Oh, like a crest.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh, I
Feel me?
love that.
You know what I mean?
I thought Cresters was waves.
Or
but
even like what is like isn't a crest like kind of like that plaque looking thing too?
that's a crest. That's
Right?
like a family crest.
Dude, in the middle is a You Are Here thing.
That's gangster. That's gangster. Okay. Okay.
Yoo-hoo.
Okay.
Formosa, help us.
Yeah, Formosa. Send us some money.
Hell yeah. Well, that's it. You got any last words, brother?
That's it, dude. That's
You
all
good?
I got.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait. Last
Okay.
thing. Really last thing.
Let me just sniff into the mic.
Oh, don't
Sorry.
do that. This is John Steinbeck. I was reading him before. To be alive is to have scars. That's one. This is another. But the Hebrew word, the word timsho, means thou mayest. That gives us a choice. It might be the most important word in the world. That says the way is open. That throws it right back on a man. For if thou mayest, it is also true, thou mayest not. Free will.
All right, man.
Thou mayest not.
Hey, leaving it off like
You
that.
got to make the bad decisions. You can make some good ones
Yeah, man.
by not doing something.
Mikey's been making
Whoa.
decisions.
Too much vodka.
You Are Here podcast, episode 140. You know where to find a podcast: Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube video, Anchor.fm, www.yourpodcast.co. We cannot afford the M, man. Until another time, my name is Mike. I'm signing out.
My name is Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to one another.
Bye.